Where was chocolate first produced?
Chocolate was first produced in Central America and Mexico. The cacao tree was cultivated by the Olmecs, an early civilization which existed over 3,000 years ago. Then the Mayans, another civilization in Central America, found a way to use the cacao beans to make chocolate. But it wasn't made into the chocolate that we know now. For Mayans, it was a drink rather than a food.
How about Europe?
Europeans knew nothing about chocolate until the 16th century, when it was introduced by the Spanish general Hernán Cortés. At that time, chocolate was quite a bitter-tasting, frothy kind of drink. Chocolate was exported to Europe for the first time at the end of the 16th century from Mexico to Spain. It was only at this point that sugar was added, and chocolate became more like the hot chocolate drink we know today. The trend spread across Europe, and chocolate became popular with royalty and the rich. It was still very expensive, and it took another 200 years before it became generally affordable. It's also interesting to note that chocolate only became a solid food at the end of the 17th century, when Doré, a French maker, made the first solid bar of chocolate.
How about these days? How popular is chocolate?
In terms of the present consumer trends, chocolate is currently an $83 billion a year business. Nearly half of all the chocolate consumed globally is eaten by Europeans. The average European consumer eats around 11 kilograms of chocolate a year. Chocolate is generally not as popular in the Asian markets. For example, in India, only 165 grams of chocolate is consumed per person per year. Chinese consumers eat even less, only 99 grams.
Do you think this trend will change?
Yes. As Asian economies grow, it is likely that more chocolate products will be consumed. Chocolate sales in China, Indonesia, and India are expected to rise significantly in the next few years. In total, by 2016, a 20% share of the global market will be generated by the main Asian markets.
So, the future looks bright.
Yes. But I should make one final point. Since 1971, the chocolate industry has made nearly $1 trillion. So it has been hugely successful. However, not everyone has benefited from this success. Thousands of children are being forced to work in West Africa, harvesting and packing the cacao beans. This is hard work, and they are paid very little and miss going to school. Less than 1% of the $1 trillion has been used to improve the working conditions for these children. This is a problem that should be addressed so that the children can live better lives.